on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Continues to make an impact on offense, putting up 21 a game. And it's Wiseman missing.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fair
pass to Mr. Perfect. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points.
The Lakers trail. Now James. Pass to Mr. Perfect. It's James on the wing. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
And the foul on Patrick Beverley. That's his first foul. Harden against Holiday. Fires at the elbow. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Holiday's got 9. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Mr. Perfect. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus. And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
Iguodala's checked in for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook comes in for James Harden. Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Holiday. Pass to Bay. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
And Saddiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing, and he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Grant.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
For Los Angeles, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Beverly against Brogdon. Out to last touch by Beverly. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Wiseman finds Bay. Outside Holiday. To the left side wing. Stolen by Davis. James inside. He's covered by Bay. Davis, the pass to James. Another shot. And it's laid in by Davis.
The defense can't match AD's physicality. He muscles his way to the second chance shot.
Holiday is screen on Beverly, and it's Brogdon off the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
It's on Patrick Beverly.
Over the years, no team in the NBA has had more star power than the Lakers. They always have at least one future Hall of Famer on the roster.
Dort, he's checked in for the Bucks. Highland comes in for Drew Holiday. Reeves is checked in for the Lakers.
Oh, did you see that?
Finish! And down it goes. Jam that one home.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. You know, when we talk about the Lakers, you expect them to have a superstar.
B.A., starting with Wilt in the 60s, then Kareem during the 70s, Magic dominating the 80s, and more recently Shaq and Kobe, LeBron and AD, the biggest names flock to LA. Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Highland. No good that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. There's the three. The shot by Reeves, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Dort for three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 33% in the first quarter. Here's Reeves. And the Lakers get it back. James double teamed. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Aggressiveness right there from AD. Just wanted it more than anyone else.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Dort outside. Antetokounmpo against Davis. And the big finish by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. And the Bucks with some changes. Garuba's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Johnson comes in for Bay. And it's Walker in for Brogdon. And the Lakers also making a switch. Gabriel, he's checked in for James. Westbrook against Dort. Garuba. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And just a tremendous display of strength by Iggy. Always a threat to convert, even with the contact.
You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
One shot. The charity stripe is far from the strongest part of Iggy's game, but he will hit him in crunch time.
Well, the Bucks shooting the rock around 41% during the first quarter. Milwaukee calls timeout. Let's honor a terrific player who has worked hard to earn this award, the Western Conference Player of the Month.
And you could not find a more deserving guy for this award. His ability to be whatever his team needs on both ends of the floor is an essential part of their success out there.
Here's Highland. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. And the Bucks lead by 4.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. Pass to Gabriel. Dort with a double team. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
Wiseman, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
What an emphatic slam by AD. He put all of his power to work on that one.
Pass to Wiseman. It's off his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Here's Garuba. Here's Highland, pounded by Westbrook. Walker for three. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Lakers trail. Here's Reeves. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Here's Highland. In the game against New York, very impressive. Pass to Wiseman. Walker with it. Here's Highland. Wiseman inside. Davis on him. 5 on the clock. Here's Garuba. Let's go with a three. Westbrook with the rebound.
He can hit it from deep, but needs a little more room to operate, and the defense wouldn't give it to him.
From deep. Offensive rebound. Davis. Second chance effort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on James Wiseman.
Why does the pump fake work? Because of AD's height and ability to elevate. The defender knows he has to close hard to have a chance. Shooting 2.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
You know, Anthony Davis has had his share of injury struggles, having to miss valuable games at times.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. You know the thing with AD, he's always bounced back from his injuries.
I totally agree with you, B.A. It's a true credit to his resiliency, physically and mentally as well.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And for the Lakers, they're shooting 41% from the field so far. Pass to Gabriel. And that one comes off the assist. Knocked away. Stolen by Davis. Right wing. Westbrook, the pass to Davis. And Davis gets double teamed. On the wing, Davis. To the wing, right side. Here's Gabriel. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
The Bucks trail. Pass to Johnson. And Lonnie Walker IV is an athletic guard and a confident three-point shooter, Smitty.
Yeah, I like that he has leaned into becoming a volume perimeter shooter as of late, realizing that he can be very valuable shooting the ball. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And finished off by Davis.
Back in the day, big man would carry your offense. Times have changed, but AD's one who can still do it.
Here's Highland, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
It's Brown on the wing. Here's Reeves. Walker covering. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Elbow shot. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Tipped away. Pass to Reeves. It'll count. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for Los Angeles. Dominating on the glass. What a quarter. Back to the game after this break. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Pass to Garuba. Back to Brogdon. Good on the bucket. Brogdon's got 5 points.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
Lugens Dort out there with Johnson. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Garuba in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Mr. Perfect gets the bucket.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
The Bucks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Now Dort. He had 16 in the win against the Knicks in New York. Holiday against Westbrook. Pass to Garuba. Just 5 on the clock. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Well, Los Angeles shooting it at 52% to the paint. Here's Westbrook. Soft touch off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 13.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Dort. A shot to stop the run. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And when Dort's out there, Grant, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, B.A. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. It seems like every successful team has 1 or 2 of those guys like him.
Wiseman, he's checked in for Garuba. And the Lakers also making a switch. Iguodala's checked in. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
We know Beverly's ability as a defender, but don't underestimate his ability as a distributor. He has good vision.
Now here's Holiday. 9 points in the game. Pass to Wiseman.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
Second team foul.
Wiseman, a screen on Westbrook. Holiday passes to Wiseman.
Love seeing the hustle from Russell Westbrook, especially on the defensive end.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now here's Bey. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York.
Sadiq Bey embraces playing up-tempo basketball, catching the rock and taking his shots.
Basket's good. 13 points in the game.
They're really working the paint now.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
And you look at Davis, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. 6 to shoot. Wiseman a screen on Westbrook. Holiday from long range. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Beverly on the wing. Driving in. Rebounded by the Bucks. And it's James with the jam.
Persistence from LeBron James, refusing to give up. Gotta love his activity.
And here's Holiday. 12 points for him. Outside Brogdon. To the middle. Here's Wiseman. Rebounded by LeBron. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Beverly. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
When defending Patrick Beverly, it's hard to match his level of energy and activity.
And we know the big markets draw free agents. As a player, how different can that experience be from the big city to the smaller market?
Well, we know it's a big difference. And obviously there's been this old adage that big city wins more. But we've had some teams from smaller markets step up and win a championship, like the Milwaukee Bucks.
Now here's Holiday, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Rising up. Brogdon, not your average point guard.
Iguodala inside, guarded by Wiseman. The shot by Iguodala, no good.
First personal foul.
And that one falls for Brogdon.
They found their rhythm at the free throw line this quarter, trying hard to make up ground.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Holiday passes to Brogdon. The 3 is up. Hits a three-pointer. Brogdon's got 8 points here in the quarter.
A legitimate threat beyond the arc. Brogdon's sense for when to shoot from there is outstanding.
Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Holiday. He's got 12. Pass to Bay. Now Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
Here's Iguodala. Oh, hammer it home.
Seeing a path to the basket and just taking off towards the rim.
Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see which 2 guards have been making an impact with their passing this season. And you look at Brogdon, talk about a floor leader, 3rd overall in assists. And, of course, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, and this is a group that really appreciates effective ball movement. They can create for themselves or anyone else on the floor.
Offensively, the 2 guards are so advanced, their passing is the extra dimension that gives them the leg up on your typical NBA shooting guard.
The Bucks making a switch here. Highland's checked in.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
It's stolen by Brogdon. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Lakers in the lead. Westbrook, the pass to Beverly. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hey, Beverly's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Wiseman with it. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Dort banked it in off the glass.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Few do this as well as Westbrook. He consistently finds ways to set up his guys.
Milwaukee's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Dort for 3. James with the rebound. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Iguodala. And he makes it on the layup. And it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Saddiq Bey's athleticism on display. Defense couldn't do nothing about it.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. It's stolen by Brogdon. Here we go, one-on-one. And Brogdon with the stuff.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Highland, pounded by Westbrook. Pass to Wiseman. Now Brogdon, down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Iguodala outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Lou Dort picks one up.
Iggy is so creative down low, just overwhelming the defense with his athleticism.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good.
And they're ahead, but doing themselves no favors at the line.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Wiseman. Johnson comes in for Bey. And it's Walker in for Dort. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Reeves comes in for Beverly. Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Highland. Three-pointer. And Reeves pulls it down. And here's Davis. Covered by Johnson. And Davis gets it to go.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Here's Highland. Capitalizes off the crossover.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Here's Davis. Launches a 3. Davis. It's good on the putback.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
The Bucks trail. Here's Highland. Pass to Brogdon. This one for 3. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Iguodala against Johnson. Davis misses. Milwaukee has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Johnson from downtown. The shot comes out, and Los Angeles the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. And their road tour has only begun. That'll be game 2 of 6.
Los Angeles foul. Anthony Davis. First personal foul.
And the free throw, no good. And the Bucks making a change here. Garuba's checked in. Gabriel, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Brown comes in for LeBron.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 47 left in the second. Here's Caldwell Pope. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
Heads-up defense by Giannis. His ability to anticipate the shot pays off with the block.
And the basket by Highland. There's a minute 26 left in the first half. To the right side. Three-pointer. And he can't get that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
Walker. And Davis with the block.
The combination of agility and reach makes AD a lethal defender, capable of sending shots back from anywhere.
The first one falls.
Bring in Gabriel. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Pass to Highland from the arc. Rebound, the Lakers. Outside, Brown. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Tipped. Here's Gabriel. Walker covering. Brown passes to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Off the bounce, AD has all options available to him using the...
Here's Garuba, defended by Brown. And Troy Brown is going to pick up the foul. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one.
Usman Garuba.
So he gets them both. Pass to Brown. Here's Caldwell Pope. Over to the left wing. Here's Gabriel. That three's off the mark. And so it's Los Angeles leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Welcome, everybody. Before we get into tonight's game, we will be breaking down who's hot and who's not on our midseason power rankings.
When I look at Milwaukee, a slight ding in the rankings for them. I mean, still an elite team, Shaq, but they haven't quite looked as sharp lately.
Yeah, you go through ups and downs every season. You know, they started strong. Maybe they're cruising a bit, but they'll be fine.
And now, what a start to this game for Anthony Davis, the big man getting it done.
He's hitting all the buckets. When you got a guy this hot, just got to let him do his thing.
Yeah, no question. His thing is working, running wild. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Here's who Darvin Ham is starting in the second half. We've got Patrick Beverley. He's out there with James Harden. LeBron James out there with Davis. And it's Gabriel in at the 4-man position. Here's Mr. Perfect. Antetokounmpo covering. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at Milwaukee, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record.
I think for the Bucks, many of us experts earmarked them as favorites this season. And you know what? They have not disappointed thus far.
They're just getting warmed up. As good as they've been so far, they've got the potential and the talent to get even better as we get deeper into this season.
Iguodala's checked in for Los Angeles. Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wiseman. And here's Bey. Outside Holiday. Pass to Wiseman. Shot clock at 5. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Milwaukee with the ball.